Hey, hey, thank you for watching my channel. I am the Divine Maverick, but you can call me the mother of twins as I help you along your twin flame journey. If this is your first time watching my channel, then I need to tell you that everything that comes out of my mouth from the time you start watching the video is part of the message. So whether I am dropping cards on the floor, flipping all around with my scenery, the dogs are barking, whatever's happening, singing, laughing, giggling, choking, stuttering, there's a message. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, it's okay. Just chuck it. Leave it for somebody else and they'll take it up. Thank you so much for your likes, your subscribes, your shares, your comments. I love the fact that we support each other in our comments. I love the fact that we put our knowledge in the comments and we can all grow and thrive. Thank you for keeping the comment box a place of love and light. I do private readings, personal readings just for you, just you and me on the telephone, talking it up, just like two old friends. I call those my love and light sessions. If you want one, the description box below has all that information. I've already shuffled before I came on camera, but I wanted to shuffle while I was talking to you because we're going to check in with our Divine Masculine. It's going to get some energy right now. The Devil was peeking out in my tarot deck. The Star card is peeking out, so I feel like there was some addictions, but they're healing from some addictions, I feel. Some of them had sexual addictions, and over the last, 3 months, 4 months, they have come to grips with, yeah, this is a problem. Porn addictions, yeah, it's a problem. I'm going to take care of it. So I feel like there are some masculines that are coming out of sexual addictions, including, to pornography, not just sleeping around, but, everything that it, look at that, stars on the bottom of the deck. See what I'm saying? Star cards out. That's the third time I've seen the star cards since I've been shuffling. And the tower is in the other side when I got the split. Like I said, some of them have come to grips, right? Because they had a tower moment and they realized they got to let go of these addictions because they're blocking them. Not just from Queen of Cups, but with the split, but they're realizing that they're not going to be able to have not only you, but have a life if this continues to be a problem for them, right? Right. And then we're going to get some overall energy with this one at the split. There's a healer of 8. Told you some healing is going to be taking place. And then the root chakra as well. Just a lot of healing taking place. Masculines are coming into a lot of understanding. Root chakra is all about, that willpower, that drive. The base, it's the seat of all the emotions. Did I just mix my deck up? I did. That's okay. It needed to do that. No, it didn't. Okay. It needed to do that. The third chakra was upside down. Actually, I'm going to leave it. But the third chakra was in reverse. And we know that's about creativity and intimacy. So, and got Karen Connection shared with that. But now it's straight up. But they've got they want this caring connection, but they're trying to figure out how to bring this intimacy in. All right, so let's check in with our Divine Masculine. And let's get one card right at the top, right at the top, right at the top. Blossoming abundance. I thought it was blossoming abundance. Door to personal healing and happiness. Oh, yes. Put that right there for your perusal so you can see. See that? Okay. Now, for this masculine, let's get 4 cards from here, and then for my moon oracle, we'll clarify. 5 of Cups, told you they've been thinking about some things. 5 of Wands, a lot of 5s out here. And I'm taking 2 from the top now. 10 of Cups, so I got 2 5s, a 10, and a 3. 2 5s, 5, 10, 10. Okay, so, and the 3 of Wands. So launching out into something. I just want to note, bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Good energy. Good, 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 good. We got some masculines that are maturing into some things right now. Oh, my candle went out. That might be a message. Somebody's candle went out. Somebody's light went out. I don't know. Maybe somebody did something that felt like they were no longer illuminated. Look at his light went out. 5 of Cups. But these 2 5s are 10. And what does that 10 lead to? This. So some of these masculines are coming out or having this inner conflict, grieving over. Let me just read this message. First of all, Sorry about the shaking. First of all, this masculine is dealing with some inner childhood things. This is some grief, some sorrow, some mourning over some things that have long passed, some cups that have spilled over, right? These are, to me, these are avenues of life or roads or paths that they have chosen to take, right? And then this is you right here behind them, divine feminine, with these two cups, always two of cups behind him, right? So this is behind him, but this is what's before him. He's not looking at this right now because he's too busy looking at what this is. Because with this, the things that were spilled over, the parts of life, it's almost like my life is spilled over. My life has been wasted. Some of these masculines feel this way because they have an inner conflict. Now, those masculines that are not having inner conflict, they are definitely fighting. This is a card of family feuds, or it could be internal fighting, right? Just, inner conflict, like I said. But I'm feeling like this masculine was dealing with some family feuds and two things. I'm feeling gossip here too. Somebody trying to make this masculine feel like the runt of the litter. I don't know, you know what I mean? And he is having to defend himself. I feel like this masculine is one there. He's in a male heavy family, or there's a lot of males in his family that and he was like I said, like the runt of the litter, or the, I don't know, the baby, the I want to say the runt of the litter. I don't know. I keep wanting to say runt of the litter. But anyway, this masculine, is feeling kind of bad because it could have been like three of his favorites, or three cousins, three uncles, three people were, I don't know, judging him, having, it's been whatever this is old, and it's ongoing. It's old. You see how the man's shoulders are slumped? This is his posture, around these people. So this lets me know this isn't something that just happened. This is something that's been ongoing, because there's something very for him standing by this water. Some masculines might even go to the water for peace. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, as well as fire energy out here with the Five of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But this masculine may live by the water or go to the water, and you know this because he's told you. I go to the water to think, but he goes by the water to think. And he'll, this masculine is real big on living for the now. He'll cross that bridge when he gets there. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. So he was versed at hiding the conflict or trying to ignore the conflict. You see how these cards are set up? The back is turned to this. It's like his back is turned. Like, this masculine is really good at denial. He doesn't want to deal with the internal conflict nor the outer conflict in the family. But this masculine has had to battle a lot in his life. You've probably found that your masculine battles with maybe manic depression, or, fits of, ups and downs, sometimes fits of rage, and then fits of, terrible sadness or loneliness. Your masculine might even say something about feeling alone or being lonely, or your masculine may let you know or have confided in you that he has a lot of, I don't get along with my family, is something he might say. Like, I don't deal with my family, is something he might say, because there was a lot of conflict, and it gives him a great deal of sadness and grief about it. And it's almost like he feels like, what could he possibly offer you, because he doesn't feel like he came from a stable family, right? A stable home. He knows nothing about it. But guess what? It is his dream. 10 of Cups. It is his dream with you. He wants that. He wants to make things right. He wants to he wants his ships to come in so he can build a life with you. He wants his ships to come in, not only to build a life with you, but to build a legacy. He wants to raise his children. This masculine has children with multiple other women, at least 3 other women. And he wants a 10 of Cups. He wants you, him, the children, and children with you. He wants to be a father. He wants to be a father that's present. He wants to be a father that is there. This masculine did not have a present dad. He did not have many father figures. It was all these, like I said, male cousins and uncles or whatever, but that surround him, and just it was a big emphasis on teaching him how to be a man. So this masculine is very rough around the edges. This masculine I'm thinking of, that I'm feeling right now. But he's waiting for his ships to come in, and he wants his ships to come in so that he can have this life. He very much wants this 10 of Cups, because he doesn't know what that feels like. Let me read from the book. Let me get the message out of here because I feel led to, sorry about that, got to pull the book. Reading from this card, Door to Personal Healing and Happiness. Let me just slide that right there so you can look at it. Card number 34, which simplifies to a 7. 7 is about spiritual awakenings. And like I said, this masculine is doing some deep thinking. So this is about, oh, I just went to the 3rd chakra. Why did I do that? Interesting. Just a second. Sorry. Thank you guys for your patience. Door to personal. So this is new beginnings in your personal life. Oh, good. This card is a harbinger of positive change. This beautiful light-filled door opens to a lush, rainbow-lit rainbow-lit spring filled with vibrant lotus flowers. So this is definitely springtime, and we're in springtime. So whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, didn't we say that earlier? I told you the masculine was breaking an addiction, sexual addiction or addiction to porn, but he was breaking an addiction. Or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live. This card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results, so make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued action and optimistic expectations. So this masculine knows what's upon him. He knows what's ahead of him. He knows what he wants. So this, I feel like this is very temporary. I feel like this is past. This is very much the past energy. Some past energy, I mean. But this is more current. This is what's falling away, is the grief, the sorrow, the sadness, the conflict internally and even externally. But this is what's coming, waiting for his ships to come in and having that 10 of Cups come to him. Now let's lay these cards out and put one moon oracle on each one of these just for further clarification. Actually, that came in that order. I'm going to do it in the order it came in. Okay, even though it's past energy, we still need to know because we need to see the totality of the picture. Right? Thank you. Whoa, 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 whoa. One more. Change. Darkness. I'll take that. Bottom of the deck. Attraction. That's you, 44. You know how I feel about 44s, right? But he's definitely attracted to you, and it's the attraction to you that is leading him to do this work. And wisdom. So let's put them together now. 5 of Cups came out with wisdom. The masculine now, after he's kicked those cups over and sees what has spilled out, he has the wisdom now to know what he's keeping and what he's losing. Okay, he is now understanding as he's been elevated spiritually. So some of these masculines might be going back to school, or some of them might have told you, or you intuitively know that they are reading more. They might not be reading books, but they're like doing some research online or something. Either way, they are coming up higher. They're much higher, and so they're no longer in this energy, but it was this energy right here, this grief, the sadness, the sorrow that led them to dig a little deeper and get a little more wisdom about what they needed to do for their lives, because they were ready for a change. They needed it. Once they met you, they started to do the work. They wanted to be good for you, right? Not just you, but you were the catalyst, right? So change. Here it is. See what I'm saying? So for the runt of the litter, the ones that was always stuck in this family drama, this family conflict, he wanted very much a change to come. And even if there was internal conflict, meaning he was always going back and forth within himself. And even if I'm feeling that again, that manic depressive, if you know you're bipolar or manic depressive, if you know your masculine deals with some kind of mental, or you feel, if you've been feeling this, then I'm confirming for you then. That's all I'm doing. But I'm saying there's a change coming. There's a change that's coming for him, because I feel like this masculine is now doing the work. And I don't know if this is spirit or if somebody is helping him. We'll clarify a little bit with some angel oracle cards. But I feel like the conflict is over because the change has come. He's realized he doesn't feed into everything that's said to him. And because this masculine that I'm speaking of, that I'm channeling, has I think it's hairpin trigger. Or he has a very quick temper. He has a very, very quick temper because he came up in this kind of thing, in this kind of family dynamic with a lot of conflict and a lot of prove yourself to be a man, or we gotta get you to be a man. You know, he came in with a lot of that. That's why this door to personal healing and happiness is here for him, because he's needed to see another way to do it. And he's got the wisdom now from study. See those books that she's standing on? See that ladder? That ladder means ascension, right? All right, okay. All right, and some of these masculines are ascending up to you. See that feminine? I know it's a feminine there, but I'm just saying that he feels like he's climbing his way to get on your level. For some of these masculines, right? Card number 22, simplifying to a 4. Y'all know how I feel about 4s. All right. 10 of Cups right here with the darkness. So this darkness, this card is about, it's the long night moon. This moon actually happens in December, but this card is all about the shadow side, right? And you cannot know light without knowing darkness. In other words, you can't have the 10 of Cups unless you have had loneliness, unless you have had solitude, unless you've had no love. You can't know love. Right? Whoa. You can't know KNO love unless you've had NO love, right? You know what I mean? So you got it's like the good with the bad, the bitter with the sweet. You know what I mean? It's like you have to have both sides of the coin. And this masculine has done the work. He has gone inside, even as he was in this energy right here, this 5 of Cups energy. He has gone inside, done the work in this in the darkness, right? He was all by himself. For some, this is winter time. It started for him in about January, maybe some in about December. But the point is, he's done the work. He's gone inside because this is why. Having this, he knew he needed to face the darkness within himself, which included getting rid of those addictions, those, if I want to have a normal, sexual, healthy relationship, I cannot be watching all kinds of stuff. Y'all get it. I'm trying to keep it real good because I'm monetized. Oh, that was an inside joke. Not so inside. All right, so what number was that? Oh, card number 40. Y'all know how I feel about 4s. All right. Also, waiting for ships to come in. This masculine's finding balance in doing that. Okay, waiting. And while I need to read this, just heard Spirit say, read that. Where's my moon? Oh, sorry, y'all. Putting my hand right. Oh, look, I knocked over. Look, the card fell up. Somebody trying to knock over his door to personal healing and happiness. There's sabotage. Or I just probably reached for the book and knocked it over, so that might not be a message. But if that feels good to you, if your masculine says somebody's trying to block him, then no. Say, oh, I watched the reader and she knocked over that card. And she was saying somebody was trying to block your personal healing and happiness. Then you know. Then you know I'm that deal, right? Okay. So this card is saying to the masculine, seek balance. Extremes of anything are really healthy or useful. Didn't I say something about bipolarity and manic depression? I said that, didn't I, right? Okay, because that message is coming. Somebody's masculine has some mental problems. That doesn't mean for you to run. That simply means he's going to address them and identify them and address them. But it says seek balance. Extremes of anything are rarely healthy or useful. This may be an overreaction that caused the issue, but ground yourself and allow your strength to rise from there. See, feminine, you're going to teach your masculine how to ground himself when you guys do come into union, or even if you start communicating frequently, regularly better. I'm sorry, not frequently, but regularly. You're going to teach your masculine balance. You ground him with your energy. So ground yourself and allow your strength to rise from there. Be aware of the imbalances, where the imbalances in your life are at present. Okay. So, let me see if there are any messages, because I feel like that's all I needed to say. Okay, I'll read this. It is useful to know where our imbalances lie and to make a decision about moving towards a more balanced version. Self-reflection, that's that darkness card, remember? Self-reflection, that's the darkness, right? Helps identify this. When we are too something, meaning we're working too long, thinking too fast, eating too much, we need to be honest with ourselves so we can identify this quite easily. And allowing ourselves a more considered and balanced view invites a true peacefulness into our lives. Balance allows us to understand that overwhelm isn't a place that we want to visit, let alone set up hope. Okay, set up hope. I said hope, but I meant to say home. So see what I'm saying? This right here was overwhelming to the masculine. That's why he has these like mental triggers and mental issues, because if you imagine you being on guard 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the time, you've always got to like almost fight for your life or defend yourself or stand up as a man. Because I'm hearing that, be a man. This is what a man does. You know what I mean? I'm really hearing that very strongly. And it sent this masculine into like an imbalance in his mental and his emotions. But because he met you with your fabulousness, he has done the work going into the long night moon, and he's gone into the darkness, explored his shadow side, yes, and decided he wanted a change in his life, and now he's more balanced because he's waiting for his ships to come in now because of the balance. Before, he couldn't wait for anything to come in because he didn't have any balance, but now he's doing a lot better, and that's because of knowing you. So you see, you mean the world to me. You are my everything. I swear the only thing that matters to me. Oh. 'cause you mean the world to me. Forgiveness. That's all you got to do. He's going to forgive the ones that caused him all that conflict, Five of Wands, and you're going to forgive him for anything that he's done or said that made you feel like less than, or that you were an enemy or the enemy. And that's all you got to do. Forgiveness covers, love covers a multitude of sins and mistakes, right? One more. There's my stress card. This card loves to come out. Improving health. Your masculine is going to get his whole mind right. So all those mental things I said for you to be aware of, guess what? Spirit is going to heal him of it all. All right. In the meantime, while he's doing all of that, let me give you something to work on. Now, if that trigger card comes out again, I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream. Okay. I'm about to say. So, feminine, while you are waiting for your masculine to do his work on his side, what he's doing, that's his energy. Here's your energy. You are called to Imrama. That's hey, look at that beautiful place. Where are you being called to journey to? Where? Let me give you this oracle from the book. Put that right there for a second while I turn. Oh, look at spirit. All right. The Celtic word Imrama means a journey of the soul. And that's what he's been doing, and that's what you're doing. You guys are mirroring each other. A voyage on which we don't know where we are going, but our soul knows the way. If you pull this card, you are either being called on a soul journey or you are already on one. It could be to a physical ancient place or metaphoric. When we journey to places that our soul remembers, a shift takes place both within us and to the planet as well. You are being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Perhaps it is to journey to the world's sacred sites, or to called to cross the country, climb a mountain, lie on the desert floor, or drink from an ancient well. There are places to see and old friends to meet. I see spontaneous pilgrimages in your future. Where's the card when the masculine was standing by the water? Okay, I'm going to finish this, but watch this. Remember I said some of your masculines like to stand by the water and think? They just like to think about things. They get a lot of clarity by the water. They even told you this. I like to be by the water. You know what I mean? And so this is what this card in Rama is saying. You know, you are being called maybe to climb a mountain, lie on the desert floor, drink from an ancient well. You know, you're being called, your soul is calling you to go somewhere, right? So if a physical voyage isn't possible, journey through the portal of your heart, because you can use your heart to go anywhere on the globe, you guys, or anywhere in the universe. Follow the invisible soul trail and be willing to explore. Maybe read a book or watch a movie about a sacred time or place. Or perhaps you're being called to study an ancient lineage or body of work. Whatever your circumstances, your soul is ready to journey deep. Now, let me show you this. The card says, maybe you're being called to study an ancient lineage or a body of work. Let me show you this card. Remember I said the masculine was doing some studying? Look at the books. This could be ancient lineage. He might be studying about hieroglyphics, about the Egyptians, Mayans. He's doing a search. You guys are mirroring. You might be doing this too, feminine, but I'm saying you guys are mirroring each other, but you guys are getting wisdom. This is a body of work right here. These are books. These are writings that grow the soul and that remind the soul, or the soul is leading you to read so you can reconnect with who you are, where you've been, and find out where you're going. Isn't that powerful? And don't forget, she's in a boat. She's going somewhere, right? In a boat. All right. So anyway, I hope this helped. Let me see. Is that all? Let me get you some one little angel card. Y'all know I can't just leave you like that. One little angel card. I love these cards. I like to give as many. I try to put 59,000 messages in one reading. All right. Check this out. I love this. So this is what the masculine is gaining from this. Compassion. It says Archangel Zadkiel. This is who helped him in overcoming his the conflict, the family conflict, as well as the inner conflict. The card says, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. You see that? Your masculine is doing the work. He's got compassion returning to him. And Archangel Zadkiel is helping him soften his heart, not only with the others, but with himself. And remember, because it's all about what? Forgiveness. You see how the cards always echo each other or confirm each other? It's a congruent message. This is spirit just trying to get you some wisdom, get you some insight. All right. I hope this helped. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications. Till we meet again, take care of yourselves and each other. Appreciate you. Later.